you are suffering because you are stuck in the struggle. Get the difference, please. It is not the struggle that causes suffering to you. It is getting stuck that becomes suffering. Get stuck with anything and you suffer. Or you tell me of even one thing you get stuck with and don't suffer. Tell me of just one thing. Think of the things you find most pleasant. Now imagine getting stuck with them. Are they pleasant anymore? Are they even tolerable anymore? Alright. Most favorite movie. Go to it. And get stuck in the cinema hall. Not for a lifetime, for just a week. How would it feel? And we are talking of your favorite movie. And stuck for just 1 week. Just 1 week. What does Om tell us? Om tells us of the beyondness that must be there in your life if you are to, without struggle, survive. When you are stuck, then there is no beyondness. When you are stuck, then you are just in the thick of things, in the middle of everything. You are enveloped on all sides. There is a boundary circumscribing you from all sides. That's what common life is all about. You're in the middle of something, and to your right is that thing, to your left is that thing, behind you is that thing, and above you is that thing. And you are totally mired, gripped, stuck. What is Om about? All this comes to an end, and then that does not end. Say, Om. What ended? A ended, O ended, Ma ended, and then you entered the unending. Is the silence coming to an end at some point? That's what. We live in a totally upended way. That which must come to an end does not come to an end, and that which is unending never starts with us. No end, when it should end. What does A represent? Yeah, the waking state of consciousness. This that we are currently in. This should end. You should be able to make your way out of it. You should be able to transcend it. We don't. U must end. What does U represent? Your subconscious. Your subconscious, which manifests itself in dreams. Your latent tendencies. They must come to an end. They must be sublimated. But in our lives, they don't. They just continue. They just continue. What does ma represent? Fundamental ego tendency. I itself. This too deserves to come to a closure. It doesn't. So these that must end do not end. And if these do not end, then the silence that lies beyond these never begins. What does Om remind us? The moment you say Om, it reminds us that all this is just ephemeral. Stop it. Close it. Drop it. Why are you unnecessarily stuck? Om. And then you just wallow in the silence, no? Having said Om. It's like saying, do you see this? What does Om mean? Om. Dispose it off. Drop it. Let it go. And then what do? You soak in the sunlight, as we do in the winters, no? All else is gone, I am free to bask in the sunlight. And that sunlight is silence. Everything is gone. The three-dimensional nonsense has been finally disposed of. Sent off to the garbage bin. Three-dimensional nonsense. All three gone. No. And what am I left with? Nothing. Holidays, vacations. So Om points towards the great vacation. Don't we all love holidays? Yeah. Om is holidaying. No? All kinds of chores are gone. Nothing to trouble us, nothing to get stuck with. So, whenever you find that the world is weighing too much upon you, Om is a great reminder. Whenever you find that even the most important tasks have become too important for you, Om comes to redeem you. There is nothing so important that you must exchange your essential peace for it. After all, everything is for the sake of peace, no? Then how can anything be so important that you allow it to permeate right till your core and make you disturbed right at your center? That kind of price need not be paid for anything. I mean, peace cannot be the price to get peace. No? Or is it possible to get peace at the cost of peace? Doesn't sound very intelligent, does it? So, when something asks for your peace in bargain, what do you say? Om. That's Om. That's the Rishi's way of saying, get lost. They were cultured people, you see. So they would say, Om. It's so delightful when you know what it is all about, no? Otherwise you can just keep chanting. And that's also dull and so stupid.